So welcome back. Now we have all of the S3 mounted. Now what we're going to do is the fourth part is really we're going to install the prerequisites just to make sure that all the PHP stuff is there. And then after that, we're gonna go add it to Route 53 and go ahead with the install. Okay, so first we're going to do this command. It's called sudo yum install Amazon Linux extras. Just something unique with the Amazon instances. So it just means that, okay, so that is already there. And actually, now we have to type this command. We have to enable it. So Amazon Linux extras. So after you install yum install Amazon Linux extras, it's actually a command extras, and it just gives you, when you type list, it gives you a bunch of things that are made by AWS, which you can install on the machine. So here let's scroll and we can see there's PHP 7.3. So instead of using yum install, because it's there, I'm actually going to use this command. I'm just going to use enable PHP 3. So here, okay, and now because I did that, I could now install all of the PHP stuff. So we'll type yum clean metadata just to make sure everything's clean. And then now we can install all PHP. So we can just type this command, yum install PHP CLI sudo yum install PHP CLI PDO FFN JSON SQND. Okay. Okay, so now we have PHP on our system. We're going to install HTTPD. Okay, so sudo yum install HTTPD. And now this just installs Apache on our server. Okay, and then we're going to start it by typing sudo systemctl start HTTPD. So now Apache is actually started on the machine. And we're going to make sure it runs in runtime. So when it reboots, it runs it as a service, sudo systemctl enable httpd dot service. So now we have HTTP server active and we have Linux active. So what we can do is go to var, this is where it created, then www, and then HTML. So type pwd, this is the link. There's nothing in the folder yet, so we're going to make a new file. We'll call it info.php, and we're going to add a bit of code, php info. Okay, so this is the code people normally use to just check what's installed in the machine and if PHP is running. Okay, and then we're going to save. Oh, I think I should have typed sudo first. Sudo vi info.php. Okay, php info. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now there's a file called info.php, and since I know my IP, let's try accessing the web server and see. Okay, so now our HTTP server is enabled, and we installed PHP. So now let's go see if they run. So we'll go to our EC2 instance. We'll look for the public IPv4 address. We'll click copy, and then what we're going to do is we're going to press this, next tab, I'll just type. Okay, so our Apache works, and then let's see what happens with our PHP. If so, the Apache works and PHP works because our info.php works, and we can see all these things already installed. MySQL is there, PDO, etc. So this is the next part, is really setting up Moodle and getting it ready. So I guess these are the bunch of dependencies we have to install, and let's just go through it. I guess it's going to be a long list. So sudo yum install git, right? We can do it one by one, and I like to do it one by one just so I can see which ones work and which ones don't. Instead of just running everything. Okay, so now we could, next one, GD, that's okay, PHP pair. Okay, that's okay. That's working. Next, after pair is MB string. Okay, that worked. Memcache. Okay, memcached worked. PHP encrypt. Okay, that worked. PHP XML RPC. That worked. PHP SOAP. That's okay. PHP internationalization. Yep, that's okay. Let's just go through. We're nearly done. Okay, what was last? Internationalization. Zip. Okay, so zip is already there. That's cool. Okay. ZTS. So ZTS would be the last, and I think I already installed this. Just okay. ZTS is okay, and one last would be PHP XML. Alrighty. So now everything is ready, and we can go install Moodle. So we'll do that. We'll just go to the Moodle website and get that application. Then we'll go start installing. So just one last before we start the installation process is Route 53. So here, first thing to do, and I can't show this because I have too many IP addresses on my Elastic IP. You have to go click Elastic IP and get yourself IP. This means it's a static IP. And then next, you go to Route 53, add a zone, and here I called it AWS Moodle.southfield.edu.ph, and then I put that IP address there. So after you do that, then you will have a ready full IP address to do the Moodle install. Alrighty.